my channel. I'm CB. Just a little bit about me. I wrote Carbon in a year and 2 months. I am very proud of it. I've had the idea since my sophomore year of high school, which was almost 6 years ago. And it just went from there, and I never expected it to go very far. But it just came out of me, and I birthed the characters again, and things like that. Like this isn't my first novel. Like I've written several others, but I've never been like as inspired to like try to get it published, because my other ones, my original one, I wrote in 6th grade. It was about 250 pages. It was a love story, like all my novels tend to be for some ungodly reason. And then my second one was about a schizophrenic murderer. Again, it was a love story. At the time, I was 12 when I wrote that one, or 12. I was 12 when I wrote it, and so that came right after the first one. And I didn't know at the time that 18-year-olds couldn't have sex with 14-year-olds, so I was like, I kind of wrote a book of statutory rape, and I didn't even know about it then. People were like, what? And this book, Carbon, is actually a love story as well. But it's kind of a twisted love story. You go through the different developments of characters, and each character, including the main characters as well as the side characters, and it's interesting to even see the antagonist grow, and you don't see that a lot in books. I feel like the antagonist is one-dimensional, and I feel like this antagonist has different dimensions and different identities in a sense. And I'm really proud of how Carbon turned out compared to the other two, where I feel like it was very one-dimensional with certain characters. And I feel like Carbon, I worked really hard on trying to promote like that these people, there isn't no good and bad, there's gray in between. And I had a real problem with that growing up, realizing that there is gray in between shades of black and white. And so far the book has been accepted by a self-publishing company, but I sent in a few queries for agents, and maybe next video I'll talk about how to write a query, because I just learned recently how to write them, and it's not that hard. It's kind of difficult because you have to summarize all these like backstories and everything and put them into just a couple paragraphs to interest an agent. And so, and then the last for the full manuscript, hopefully. Cross my fingers. But, yeah, if that doesn't work, I can always go to the publishing company that likes it, so. Going over the clips and, like, you know, editing them so I don't seem quite as, don't go crazy! But it doesn't work out, I still end up looking crazy. But I also noticed that I don't look quite as sophisticated as some people would like their authors to be. Like, I'm running around in a t-shirt that's like 15 years old, and I mean, John Green, he wrote The Fault in Our Stars, and he smears peanut butter and jelly on his face for Project Frost. But yeah, not everyone is as sophisticated and enlightened as others would assume. For instance, my book Carbon is very theological and very driven by what people believe in and what you should or should not believe, and the value of physical and material versus not sentient things. And I guess you would expect like a woman with a beard, very sophisticated, but I'm just a kid. Well, but I don't think anyone really grows up. Unless you're like born an adult and then you like grow into it and you're finally like, my personality matches what it should be. Unless you're like me, where you're an eternal child stuck in an adult's body. The Dark Mind. I really need. If you read Carbon, you'll understand my little dark sense of humor and stuff. Oh goodness, that's so weird to think. People reading a book that I wrote. If no one watches these videos, I'm just whatever. But make someone wrong. Pick up the book and be like, I like it. And if you do, you can always leave comments down below. I don't mind. I don't even mind if you like give me critiques like, hey, I didn't like this part of the book. I'd be like, okay. That's a little bit. A little intro. And it's further the publishing process goes on. I'm sure I'll give away like tidbits of the book, and by the end of it, you'll know the whole book, and then you'll be like, why should I even buy it? And I'll be like, please buy it, I'm starving. These college kids gotta eat, man. For real. The struggle is real. Anyway, thanks for watching.